Hello and welcome. For those of you visiting me for the first time, my name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Tuesday, June 2nd, 2015, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, first off, a big thank you to everybody for liking these videos, for sharing them on your social networks, for subscribing to this channel, as well as all your wonderful comments and emails. I really do appreciate the support. So this week, we continue our work with the Tarot of Northern Shadows, illustrated by Sylvia Gainsford, with the companion guide written by Rodway. And the three cards drawn today randomly from the deck were the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Fool. So, are you ready to go on a quest of sorts? This is perhaps what the Knight of Cups, the first card in our draw, is urging you to do. In some decks, he is called the Seeker, and that is often his role, seeking out his heart's desire. Now, he's the one who heads out on a quest, perhaps to find meaning to his life or to even find his true love. The appearance of this card inspires us to act on our emotional desires and our passions. So often we push our true desires and passions aside and instead end up taking the safer path. Now, following our desires does not mean we can't use a bit of common sense in the process, as suggested by our next card, the Page of Swords. Now, with the Knight of Cups, we talked about the heart. With this page, we consider our thoughts and our intellect. So we have the dreams and desires that we want to turn into reality, but what the Page of Swords does is helps us plan a roadmap to attain these goals. So perhaps the Knight of Cups wants to be a romance author. Now, using the Page of Swords energy, the Knight takes on a temporary day job until he has a large enough back catalog of novels. He then develops a marketing and publishing plan to get the word out about his books. So, in following our heart's desire, we don't want to ignore the mind in the process. Our last card, the Fool, is about making the choice to take a new path and then doing it. This card is often associated with an adventure or the beginning of a new journey, perhaps continuing the idea of our first card, the Knight of Cups. So this might be a journey toward achieving your heart's desire. Now, but it's worth noting in the image of this card that the Fool is just about to step on a banana peel, which might ultimately not end up in his favor. This card reinforces the idea of the necessity of planning. And that is to say, we can follow our dreams without being entirely impulsive and careless. We have to look where we're going. So we can't take unexplored paths and begin our adventure. We just might want to do a little careful planning first so as not to end up on our back, as our poor Fool is about to do. So the message for these three cards today is: success is rarely an accident. It is always the result of intelligent planning, focused effort, and passion. Today's advice card comes from the Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards, and the card drawn randomly from the deck is number 16, Sinking Ship. Well, this certainly does not appear to be a very pleasant card to have as our advice of the day, but actually it's quite relevant. The sinking ship warns of loss, especially that of the financial kind, or maybe plans that may not come to fruition. Yes, we do have to take risks sometimes in order to fulfill our dreams, but we need to think ahead as well. What we don't want to do is to allow our dreams to drive out proper planning. Dreams and passions are worthless unless there is first a strategic vision followed by a strategic plan. Of course, we don't want to be stuck in planning paralysis either. Some people get so caught up in planning that they never make a move toward their aims. So, using the Knight of Cups energy, we recognize our dreams or passions. Then we use the Page of Swords energy to make a plan, and then the Fool energy to take action. And that is your daily tarot map for today. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you click the like button below. And feel free to visit my website at tarot-dude.com, where you could purchase an email consultation with me as well as a Skype or telephone consultation. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.